What's going on, everybody? Out here riding on a beautiful Sunday afternoon, actually. We are just got to get out of the house and ride some more, man. It's just too darn nice not to be riding. No excuse not to. Especially when you got people up north that can't ride, got their batteries on their tenders. You know, it's just a feel for them. So I feel like I'm obligated to ride anytime it's nice. That today's mission is to go get a new motor for my RC car. I let my son drive it, and he ran it into a mailbox going like full throttle, and screwed up he completely snapped the suspension arm on it, and got that replaced, get it all fixed up, ready to go to run it, and the motor is just making this god-awful noise. It sounds like it's stripped out or something, so I'm just gonna go buy another one. It's like $10, $12, $15 tops. I mean, these RC cars are pretty nice when you get to the hobby grade. You can, you know, replace parts on them for, you know, relatively cheap compared to like a toy grade, where if you crash it, you're screwed. You got to go buy another one, you know. And so yeah, that's today's little mission. Just kind of get out of the house, ride, and get another motor for my RC car, and get that back up and running right. Because you can't exactly have a rock crawler that won't go anywhere when it hits any kind of resistance, because it hits resistance the entire time. So got another camera set up. I took my session and finally decided to do something with it, and I got it set up on the handlebars now. Was kind of watching some Yamahobbit and noticed that's where he had one of his GoPros right there on the master brake fluid reservoir, and so far it's doing pretty good. I put the mount on there and let it set overnight, so we'll see. So far so good. I may put some type of tethering apparatus on it, so if it falls off, it'll at least just kind of dangle there until I can pull over and get it set back up, or, you know, put away. Because if it falls off right now, I'm screwed. It's going to hit the ground, and the car behind me is probably going to hit it, and it's going to be interesting. But just figured, you know, just have something else to put in the videos. You know, a little B-roll camera slash, you know, different angle. Make it a little bit more interesting than looking over the bars the whole time. And figured I'd just make for some cooler shots as well. I actually rode yesterday and shot, I don't know, over an hour's worth of video, and get home, I import it, real excited. Rode with some of my cruiser buddies yesterday, a guy I work with, and probably one of my best friends, and his buddy, and man, we had a great time. Rode some pretty decent roads for Louisiana. You know, we're not exactly known for the best roads, and so anyway, I get back and I go to import it all, and I'm excited. Click on the first video to go watch it and preview it, and I kind of noticed there's a weird noise, and I'm like, oh man, my mic adapter or something's messed up, you know, like what the heck. You know, sometimes you just get corrupt files. So I, you know, scrub through a little bit further, and I get to the part where I meet up with them at the gas station near my house, and I noticed the sound is real muffled, and I was like, good God, I done forgot to put the damn the mic adapter in, and then plug the microphone up. So I'm riding all the way yesterday doing all this talking, and you know, went over like 2 or 3 topics, and riding with these guys, trying to get them some rolling shots and just have a good time. And I forgot to plug the damn thing in, so I've got over an hour's worth of basically unusable footage, other than I could make like a video with just music and riding, but I mean no exhaust noise or anything, because all you're gonna get is wind noise from the camera, you know. And it's just, oh man, it's such a letdown. I was pretty pissed off. I mean, it's my own fault, but you know how it is. Got to make a noob mistake every once in a while. It's part of the learning process, I guess. you know, kind of like stalling out a red light or something like that. I guess the moto vlogger's version of that is completely forgetting to put your mic in and killing your sound quality. But hey, sometimes you gotta learn the hard way. So the first thing I did today was made sure everything was plugged in, good to go, and not make that same mistake again, because that was pretty embarrassing to say the least. I mean, like I said, it's my fault 100%. I was just so excited every time I go ride, I'm so excited to ride. And then I love riding with my bud, and I was just getting out the door way too fast and just totally forgot to plug it in. I mean, it's just something that simple. Something that simple and that dumb. But oh well, live and learn, live and learn. But I'll try to use some of that footage and maybe just make a video with, you know, just some more advanced editing. I'm using GoPro Studio, so I mean, there's not really, it's definitely not the most intensive software. It's really limited, I mean, by what it is. And I mean, I say that, but I mean, it really is limited a lot, you know. I mean, just simple things you should be able to do, and you can't do them, you know. So I'll try to make something out of it so the footage isn't 100% waste, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm up, you know, that level of editing yet. And I'll have to find like a decent song to go with it, and YouTube's freaking copyright, you know, rules and shit kind of limits the songs you can use and all that type of stuff. So I'll have to find something free that I can use, and you know, try to do something with that, because I would hate to scrap that whole day. Because I mean, we got some rolling shots, we've got us messing around the freaking stoplights with each other. I mean, just a good time, and yeah, at least I got a good time out of it. But you know, whatever. But we'll see. We'll do something with it. But I mean, look how nice it is out here. Just fucking blue skies. Traffic's being semi-decent for a Sunday. I guess church is still in, or just getting out, so everybody's kind of probably doing that, because this road right here is usually, I mean, just freaking packed. But yeah, let me know if you like the new angle, if I should put it somewhere different, like, you know, what do you think? I definitely want to try to get some rolling shots of those bikes, so I've got like 2 selfie stick type things, just like the little GoPro handler or wherever, and I could kind of use that as, you know, a way to get some rolling shots and just drive, you know, one-handed and get some kind of cooler shots. But I've got to figure out where I can put it in the meantime, to like when I need 2 hands, like while I'm shifting or, you know, whatever. But ooh, look at that sexy bike right there, you know, the reflection. But yeah, we'll see you in a bit. Let me go get this part. Alright, so ended up not being the motor, which is awesome. Got a little grit and a little bit of wear in the spur gear of the RC car. Apparently the motor had a little bit of play in it, so it was just grinding the spur gear that connects to the transmission and everything. So got that fixed. It only cost me like $4. That's freaking awesome. And the guy basically fixed it, you know, did all the work for me for free. I mean, he could have been charging me, I think their rate's like $50 on a Sunday, and he did it for free basically. I mean, just standing there talking to him while he was doing it. That's pretty freaking awesome, you know. That's what you call great customer service, and that will definitely gain him some repeat business, because you don't get good customer service these days hardly at all. So to go somewhere and get great customer service, is definitely nice to get, and definitely surprised. I was surprised. I was planning on spending quite a bit because we did about an hour's worth of work, you know, and did a bunch of troubleshooting for free basically. I mean, he made the $4 part. I wouldn't imagine he would make too much you know, money off of that $4 part. Can't be that much markup on it. And so yeah, big shout out for that. I mean, that's freaking awesome. So yeah, that's fixed, and now I'm gonna head home and get ready to go for a ride with my boss. He actually just went and got a Harley Street Glide, and he's pretty excited to see that. He had a breakout, and that thing was nice. It kind of looks like the freaking Bat Pod, the Batman motorcycle from the back. It's such a wide tire, but nice. He's got that Street Glide, which I think is a heavier motorcycle, but it's a better setup for, you know, him and his wife. And that ought to be pretty cool. Hopefully we'll get some cool shots there. Maybe go over a few topics when we're, you know, riding with him. And that ought to be fun. I hate that the freaking motorcycle shops are always closed on Sundays. I swear it's like every time I get a chance to go to the motorcycle shops, they're closed. It's either on a Saturday and they're only open for a few hours, or they're closed on Sundays and closed on Mondays. So it's like every time I get a chance, I can't do it. And I want to go in and look at getting a Shoei helmet and I want to have a helmet for just when I want to ride, and then like leave this helmet for recording only, and that way I have less chance of forgetting to plug in the damn microphone, because I've got it all tucked in, you know, to the helmet when I'm not recording. And that'll, you know, keep me from having to take the camera on and off, and, you know, I have to check my angle every time I put it back on, and that would just reduce all that. And you know, like when I know I'm not going to be recording, I can just grab the Shoei, throw it on, good to go. You know, if I want to record, throw this helmet on, good to go. You know, and cut out that chance of, you know, making a mistake and not plugging in the mic like I did yesterday. That was freaking terrible. A ton of footage that's just, I'm probably gonna have to end up wasting. I don't know, maybe, like I said earlier, maybe I can do something with it. You know, sit down and play with it and do something, see what all I can come up with. But we'll have to see. We'll figure it out. But for now, we'll go ahead and call it a day on this vlog, and we'll pick back later. You know, pick back up later when I go ride with old Jeffro. But until then, peace.